Hey, what is going on, guys? It is me, Ryan, with a special guest,
Brennan.
and today we're gonna be talking about a few games actually. Some of the best games in the Rockstar franchise so far. Besides Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 4 was best engine-wise, but we're gonna be talking about some features that were implemented that we're gonna be seeing a lot of in Red Dead Redemption 2. So. What would you want to start on? I think Bully was on our first list, so let's continue that.
Yeah, Bully. You were gonna run down the list of the features.
Yeah. Well, we already know how the fighting is. The fighting, I think, Bully was released in 2006, I believe, a year after the Warriors, and the Warriors had a much more improved fighting technically. Not a.
Yeah, very advanced, very advanced.
Not a stylistic fighting, not like in Bully, how in Bully you can actually get different moves. The Warriors had a more of a like combo kind of fighting style. It was more of a beat 'em up.
Yeah, beat 'em up for sure.
And each character, the best thing about it is each character kind of had their own fighting style. So, what would
Ajax is more like he was more boxing type. He was more very fist like fighting.
Cleon had some kicks, I think, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh shit, it's raining out here. Anyways, also, okay, so we're talking about Bully. So the fighting was a lot more advanced. Yeah, we had combos. We even had the training. And that's how you learn some new moves, is through training. Like going to wrestling practice in school, and even visiting that homeless dude and a few other people that you can go meet for boxing and whatnot. Right?
Yeah.
Let's think. What else? The talking system. That's going to be Rockstar. Rockstar hasn't implemented anything similar to that since Bully.
Taunting system as well, right?
The what?
The taunting system, the negative, positive.
Taunt. Yeah. That's gonna be all. We haven't seen anything like that since Bully. Hopefully we'll make a video on Bully 2 in the future here, talking about what we would want to see and what we can probably expect as well. But the talking system, that's going to be implemented in Red Dead. That's going to be a huge thing, especially since it hasn't been implemented, in Grand Theft Auto 5, which is one of Rockstar's biggest projects so far. They've made how much money off of it? Like a few billion or a few million?
They made about $1 billion, I'd probably say.
Yeah. Let's see. We have stealing and lockpicking in Bully, which was more like it was kind of implemented off of the Warriors. They kind of upgraded. They had a much more upgraded version of it, kind of. Except for being able to mug random people. You can't really. Can you? I'm pretty sure you can. But it's not like you can grab them. It's not like in the Warriors though, where you can just grab them and shake them down for their money. So I'm sure definitely they're going to implement some. They're definitely going to be taking off of what the Warriors and Bully did with mugging people and stealing and lockpicking. Also, especially we'll get to the Warriors later. I believe I'm trying to think which one was first, Manhunt or Bully. I'm pretty sure Manhunt was first. Manhunt, I think, came out in 2003. So yeah, we're starting on Manhunt, which is working to the Warriors because the Warriors took off of what was a lot of Manhunt, and so we can try to learn off of that. So Manhunt had a lot more stealth based physics
aspect to it, definitely.
That the Warriors didn't really capitalize on. Which is a little strange, though, because it's kind of like Manhunt's like the Max Payne to Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, you know how Max Payne's shooting physics were way better, far superior than GTA, and they were like, well, we're basically using Max Payne as a blueprint to GTA 5 shooting. So, I think it's a little strange, though, because in Manhunt, it's like I said, it's far more stealth-based compared to the Warriors, and the Warriors is pretty stealth based to certain things, but not really though, because they're more it's more of a brawler, because that's how it is, with gangs and stuff like that. In Manhunt, you could with the stealth system, you could bang. This is what maybe capitalized on in Red Dead Redemption 2, or used heavily and focused on as well, is being able to use these stealth physics to somewhat even just distract people. Being able to, like, they said that if you would accidentally like knock a bottle over, supposedly, I'm pretty sure that was a leak, but still, it would make sense considering Manhunt was one of their projects. So hopefully, we could see something that would return that would be similar. They said like something about knocking over a bottle and it would just make a sound, and they would be like, "What?" I mean, that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense though, because we already heard about Arthur being able to whistle as a distraction towards other animals. Oh wow! Wow!
For that.
What'd you say?
I said I feel like it's really needed for that for Red Dead, definitely.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Re-improved, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Yeah, the stealth system. GTA 5 actually had some of the stealth system, but it wasn't as good.
Right. Very flawed in a way.
Yeah, it was still still there, and I'm hoping in Red Dead 2. I'm hoping Red Dead 2, definitely is just gonna abuse the hell out of it. Because I want to see a lot of these features technically abused in a certain sense of, like, these are what the features that made these games good to a certain extent. Not only that, but the story and the vibe, the sense of being able to feel immersed in these worlds. They really made you feel some type of way about it. The executions in Manhunt. Will there be executions in Manhunt? To the aspect of it being gory, probably not. But we can probably be seeing a somewhat of a execution. There was a scene where I believe it was in the second trailer, where Arthur Morgan comes up from behind somebody and like stabs him. So who knows? They could be adding some type of sneak up, kind of like how in GTA 5 had the sneak up where you could be behind somebody crouched and you knife them. But it might go into a certain type of camera, since we did hear that they will be taking advantage of the Max Payne kill cam. We might be seeing more kill cam type shots where it's like a cinematic type. It goes kind of like, not to compare Skyrim to GTA or Red Dead, but kind of like how in Red Dead, if you were to, like, I forgot how it is, but I'm pretty sure you could slit people's throats and it like would change the camera angle. But Manhunt will definitely Manhunt was definitely a version of that where the camera angle would change. Let's make this quick because we gotta hurry it up. Hiding bodies, being able to pick up bodies. We already know we can pick up animals.
Yeah, picking up bodies definitely that's almost a no-brainer.
And hiding them. Hopefully that'll be awesome to do. Pick up a body, hide it somewhere. If you say you're doing some sort of stealth thing.
Yeah. It's gonna be in it anyway.
Yeah, and hiding things, like just being able to hide in plain sight, like how in the Warriors and Manhunt did. All right, we're gonna quickly hurry it up. We're at 8 minutes here. Hitting things as a distraction. So we already kind of talked about the stealth system, but imagine being able to technically hit like a wall, or being able to whistle.
Kind of like in the Warriors.
Yeah, just kind of like in the Warriors, basically. All right, so let's hurry up and get to the Warriors. We're at 8 minutes here. The Warriors, fighting. Definitely, we already talked on that. The fighting was capitalized on more. So there we go. So there's a timer. The fighting was definitely more capitalized on in Bully, which is good. We saw a lot more of it that was different in Bully, and that's what I liked. So the Warriors was definitely a setup for Bully's fighting, technically. Not 100%, but you get the gist. What else would you like to say? I've been kind of talking quite a bit, so I'd want to hear your opinion on certain things real fast.
Probably about the combo system. Hopefully that there's like
It'd be oh, my bad. Continue. The Warriors, combos.
I really want fighting style similar to the Warriors, definitely implemented in Red Dead. Like, I don't want no basic fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no like.
I want it to feel challenging.
Yeah, I want it to feel like, kind of like the Warriors. Exactly. I really want like a good overall combos.
Like a good brawl too, like a nice.
Yeah,
big...
I want to fucking fight. Like,
yeah. Imagine being able to do that online too. That'd be that'd be disgusting. You know, mess people up. And in the Warriors, we have to also remember the Warriors had a health. It basically had a certain type of health system where when you got into a fight, the more you fought in general, the more you got hit, you'd have bloody faces. You know, you'd have bloody faces, broken noses, and
pound system.
yeah, basically. We're at 10 minutes here, so let's try to make this shorter. The mugging was a lot focused on in the Warriors, especially with the AI, and this is where we will definitely almost see some influence, hopefully, in Red Dead 2 on the mugging system. They did say being able to intimidate people, certain people will be a little bit harder than others. So hopefully that's different. Because I know in the Warriors, what?
I said that's definitely good because we definitely want. I don't want each character to be the same. I want some sort of challenge to certain characters.
Yeah. In the Warriors, we also have to remember that the AI, just being able to mug certain AI who are easier to mug compared to trying to rob the dealers, is a lot more different. Because when you try to rob the dealers, they're a lot tougher. They have more experience technically, so obviously it's going to be a lot harder to mug them. Stealing. So you could break into car windows and take the radios out and break into other buildings and steal the jewelry. So we can expect something similar, being able to go into certain areas, especially even on low-key heists. Being able to go into a place probably loud won't be the only option. I'm sure we're going to be able to see some stealth type, Mission Impossible type heists that we might be able to see, like being able to sneak into some sort of place low-key and steal all the products and whatever. Oh, real quick, we're about to hit 12 minutes here, so let's try to hurry this up. But real quick, gang commands, being able to have gang members as companions and command them to do certain things. We already know Arthur is the right-hand man, so some of the gang members look up to him. So why wouldn't we be able to see Arthur somewhat command them, especially?
I want a very detailed gang command system. I want it very detailed.
Yeah,
I don't want it to be like the Warriors, where it was just like there was some really good ones where you could just tell them to go smash up a car and shit.
Yeah.
But I want it to be pretty advanced. I want it almost like a cursor.
Yeah, being able to choose to scatter or to cover you. Yeah, that was the gang commands were very advanced for the Warriors. It just felt so smooth. It felt so satisfying. I loved it. What'd you say?
I said you feel really in control.
Yeah, you do. You do.
The war chief.
Yeah, being able to command them, and we already know that there might be a respect system with the gang members. So hopefully, we can capitalize on that, and we'll be able to see some of the gang members, since they respect you more. It'll be easier to command them and tell them to do things for you. So, all right. Well, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for the video. We kind of definitely went over the timer, but that made for more detailed talk and a more longer talk, which is kind of good. And it feels better to talk about things like this. So our next video we're gonna be working on will be somewhat about Battle Royale, and we'll be working on a Bully 2 video in the future. So. Let's just say peace out. I'm gonna say peace out. Thanks for watching, guys. And what would be your last message, real fast?
It's lit.
It's lit. All right. All right. That's it. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and.